Hi Cardinals. So as I mentioned earlier in my announcements today, very sad news, but the children's author Tomie Paola did pass away yesterday, and so I wanted to honor him by reading one of his many stories to you guys, and I just wanted to go through. Thank you first grade. I was in your classroom, and I took some books out, and I thought, oh, I'll just see what I can find. I'm sure I can find Stragonona, but as I continued to look, every couple of books, I found another Tomie Paola book. So I just wanted to show you a couple of them. This is part of the Stragonona series. So we love these. You can tell it's Tomie Paola. Well, it's written and illustrated by him, right? Which means he both wrote and drew the picture. So you can tell he has a very distinct style of drawing. These are some of his other books, right? And we have Cookie's Week, where he was the illustrator. You can tell with that kind of texture. He wrote the Popcorn book, The Legend of the Indian Paintbrush. He wrote Mice Squeak, We Speak. Today, I'm going to read Charlie Needs a Cloak. Now, if you go... I have there's like a Scholastic, I'm sure you can find it anywhere, but there's like a DVD set, and there's a Tomie Paola collection, and they have this in an animated version, so I'm going to read it to us today. Charlie needs a new cloak. Charlie needs a cloak. Charlie was a shepherd. He had a cozy house, a big hat, a crook, and a flock of fat sheep. But everyone said, and a crook is this staff right there. Charlie needs a cloak. Poor Charlie. He really needed a new cloak. Can you see why he might have needed a new cloak? Do you see how tattered that cloak is? Tattered meaning all ripped up and old. There's a special way that Tomie Paola has about drawing animals in particular. I find them to be, I don't know, just very cute. You can even see on the back of the book here, the sheep in a row. So in spring, Charlie sheared his sheep. He washed the wool. This page is one of my favorites. It's a sheep made out of bubbles. And carded the wool to straighten it out. And you can see he's using two, they look like those big brushes, and that's what carding the wool means, brushing it out. I'm outside, so it's a little windy. Then Charlie spun the wool into yarn. Look at the sheep. Do you see him? It's so funny. Charlie wanted a red cloak, so he picked some pokeweed berries during this late summer and boiled them over a fire. Then Charlie dyed the yarn red in the berry juice. After the yarn was dry, Charlie put the strands on the loom. The loom. Many of us know what a rainbow loom is. This is a loom. It's used for weaving. And every fall evening, he wove the yarn into cloth. And there's someone on this next page that looks very happy to be in a red cloak. Can you see how happy that little sheepy is? Charlie put the cloth on the table and cut it into pieces. he pinned the pieces together. Just seems like a lot of work. And sewed them. Again, this guy looks very comfortable sitting in that chair. And then, when winter came, Charlie had a beautiful new red cloak. So that's one of Tomie DePaola's stories. I would encourage everybody to go out there, look for some of his animated stories, either on YouTube or have your parents help you find them. They're really, really cute. And hopefully we can read some more of his stories